It's now time for our Plus feature, so I'm not too jealous of where Maya's going. I've got some fun here myself. Plus delivers a wide range of health and well-being services that empowers thousands of people to progress into work each year. And this week, on behalf of Plus Somerset, we are looking at the initiative funded by the UK Community Renewal Fund called Engage Somerset. This week, we are looking at the initiative which is empowering communities in the Highbridge area of Somerset, and we should be catching up with community coaches Claire Cannon and Josh Thorogood shortly. But first, let's take a look at Claire and Josh out and about in Highbridge.
Hi, I'm Claire.
And I'm Josh.
And we're from Plus Engage Somerset. Now we're based in Highbridge, just where we are now. And we'd like to take you on a tour of what we do and where we go. Now we're starting outside here with Churchfield School, and then...
You're in for one hell of a ride. So this is the Highbridge Community Hall, and I work out of that on a Thursday, and I'm in there basically providing emotional support. It might be that you want a CV done, maybe there's a letter that you haven't got around to opening and you're not sure how to approach that, or maybe there's some benefit advice you might need. You can come along here and I'll be happy to give you a hand.
Welcome to Apex Park. This is where we have all sorts of activities going on. They can range from just a health walk, maybe just want to come out and walk and have a chat, or we can do some stuff with buggies as well. Maybe you've got kids in buggies, they can come along as well. We can do a few exercises. Again, we just like to have a little chat. So all sorts of things really. If you fancy having a go on any of the exercise equipment here, then we can make this happen as well. Now, as you can see, I have a colleague sitting here playing on a machine. Now, that's all very well. I'll show you how to do it properly. All right, I'm a trained fitness instructor. I'll show you how to do it properly, and you won't hurt yourself, and you'll enjoy yourself. So, here's Josh. He's had his workout. He's fit and ready to come and say goodbye.
Keep pumping on. Yeah. So, if you're 18 or over and you need a hand with some of the things we've been talking about, please get in touch with me or Claire, and we'll be happy to help support you with some of those things.
So check us out on Facebook. We come under Josh or Claire, and hopefully we can inspire a healthy change for you.
Oh, that was amazing. I loved that. So much energy from those guys. I'm now actually happy to say a welcome to Claire and Josh, and thanks for joining us today.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
I'm still aching after that session. What you did. I went at it a bit too much, I think.
He did try his best, didn't you?
I'm not I'm watching you going, oh yeah, nice bit of a workout. Whoa, slow down. I was in the studio going, oh my goodness me, he's going to put a muscle.
No warm-up.
He probably did.
Guys, I loved that. That was fantastic. So much energy.
I'm glad someone did.
It was absolutely great. Thank you for coming on the show today, guys. So I've got questions, obviously, for you. Please feel free to jump in, whoever feels like answering. Could you just provide viewers at the moment a bit of an overview into Engage Somerset and obviously what it's all about?
Sure. Okay, well, we're UK government funded. And the idea is that we actually connect disadvantaged communities. So it's not just in Highbridge that we work, but we've also got colleagues in Chard and Glastonbury as well. So we get all over the place, really. All right, you find that Josh is in all three places, but you'll just find me in Highbridge.
Omnipresent.
I'm not allowed to leave there. Yeah. Now, we do put on all sorts of events in Highbridge. Now, you saw from what we did there, there's a bit of buggy walks and things, but I can go into them a bit later on when I tell you about what we actually do there. But the idea is that we inspire healthy change within a community, and we connect people as well. That's our ultimate goal. You know, especially after lockdown, people might be a little bit frightened of going out, going and meeting people. So it's our job to get them out there, say hi to other people, and make people enjoy life again. We give them inspire healthy change. That's what we're all about.
Fantastic. I love that idea as well, as getting people connected. Like you said, out of lockdown, people may have lost connections and some people may not have had many to begin with. Help, just that little bit of help at the start as well. Sometimes that's all it needs, isn't it?
It is, yes. We're not magic makers or anything, but we can inspire people by doing things and really encouraging people to get out. There's more out there that people know about. You'll see, you know, Apex Park in the background here. It's a beautiful place, and some people just don't know it's there. So it takes a bit of encouragement in health and well-being, which is my side of it.
Fantastic. Yeah. And Josh, can I come to you and ask you, what kind of support can people expect to receive as a community coach from you?
Good question. Well, really, what we do, or what I do, well, me and Claire both do, is actively listen to someone. So we're there to provide a bit of emotional support as well, and listen to what their goals are. And that's it. Help them, or try to help them reach their own goals.
That's very fair. I mean, every person at the end of the day is a little bit different, and all their needs are going to be a little bit different. So I suppose it always starts with listening, does it? We always talk about all these different things, but it has to start with listening.
Yeah, everyone's got that. It sounds really corny, but everyone's got their own story. So often listening to that can be a therapeutic intervention in itself, to then lead to guided discovery around what it is they really want to do.
Fantastic. What would you guys say are some of the challenges faced by the community in the Highbridge area?
Well, I mean, challenges in general that we all face, you and me, Claire, everyone, is interpersonal relationships. So everyone in Highbridge struggle. We all do. Humankind. The main issue in life is actually how we manage interpersonal relationships. If we're looking at it from a sort of Adlerian perspective, but you know, the more conventional things as well, like child poverty.
Absolutely, it's very important to talk about things like that, especially at the moment, considering we've just had the news from the government of obviously the different things they're trying to do with money, the cost of living, and all of the impacts that it seems to be spiraling at the moment. I feel like we're seeing more of this at the moment rather than less, and that's obviously not what we want at all. We're going to be catching up with Zing, one of the providers that you are working with in Highbridge, at a later date. But perhaps you guys could tell us some of the other delivery partners that you're working with.
Okay, yeah, we had Somerset Skills and Learning. They came and joined us on Tuesday, and they did a course all about health and well-being and how to look after yourself. You know, it included the value of life as well, and just generally a motivating type of session really for everybody. It lasted it was a couple of hours, and there's a follow-up as well for next week. Yeah, get it right there, what day it is, on a Tuesday. So that'd be very good if I advertised it wrong, would it? But Somerset Skills and Learning, yeah, they're really good, and we'd like to use them again for other things. But what we really try and do when we find courses for people, or you know, anything for people to do, is actually ask them what they'd like help with, rather than saying, you will learn about X, Y, Z. We say, what would you like to learn about? And we try and cater it around something like Somerset Skills and Learning. So we are hoping to work with them in the future and in other areas as well. It's not just there, because they do a fantastic job, you know, in other places. I've done a course with them before now, and you know, a few years back, and really enjoyed it. I think they're a great little team there that really, you know, share their knowledge and inspire people as well, which is, again, is what we're all about. So we work together and get things going. So, I mean, that's one of them. Now, you mentioned Zing. I'd love to, you know, tell you about them. They've done an absolutely fantastic job, not only with cooking on a budget for people, healthy cooking on a budget, but also the way that they have interacted with people that we have on Engage Somerset. And they've really bought them out of their shells. The lady, Jem, that did the course. She really got everybody talking, and people made friends with each other. And she even told them how to grow their own vegetables as well, inside and outside. And they did just that. A couple of people went outside or inside and grew their own vegetables. And I'd like to say I'm going to do the same thing soon, but haven't quite started it yet. But a very inspiring lady she is. So I highly recommend, if anyone gets a chance to go on one of those courses, that you do go and do it. We also recommend people towards other courses as well, maybe bespoke to what they want. So Reed, for example, they have some great courses that people can go on. Of course, we recommend people to other areas that do things in Highbridge as well. So we've got a Facebook page, our Highbridge, all sorts of stuff on there that they do. We've got outreach as well. We send people towards Mind. We're trying to get involved in as well. But I could list a lot of people that things that we push people towards. But the list would go on and on. We try and keep it really bespoke to that person, as that's what we're all about. People aren't all the same, are they? So we find something that they will be keen on doing and hope they enjoy it, really. That's the ultimate goal.
That's fantastic. I love person-centered approaches. Like you said, every single person is different. And as you said, Josh, everyone's got a story, and every story is different. And I love the energy that you guys have come across in that video and here now on the interview. It's so lovely to have that, and it's infectious, which could only help further for other people. Could I ask you talked a little bit about getting in contact, how people can find you. What are all the different ways? Are there any other ways that people can find out more information about Engage Somerset and how they can get in touch with you?
Well, we've got a website, plus.org.uk.
Of course.
And then /Engage Somerset. Both myself and Josh have Facebook pages as well. So I'm Claire, Engage Somerset Highbridge, and Josh, you are?
Josh Engage Highbridge.
Fantastic.
We're out there.
Very boring. It's a very boring name.
You can find us. And,
I thought something like Sir Lord Josh from Engage Somerset, but didn't let me.
He always calls himself that, but we have to
keep
fight
trying.
it.
Never catches on.
Well, look, guys, thank you so much for coming on to chat about this. Can I just say, I love how you both have come along. Like Josh, you've clearly you're clearly hard at work. You've got your whiteboard there full of goodness knows what there. You've got all your books there, and you've come across, Claire, with such a lovely and positive, just open, nice background out in nature.
This is Apex Park. This is Highbridge.
It's
perfect.
She's not really there. That's a.
I am.
No, I know that. Yeah.
Oh, just saying. I am really here though. In my boring little.
I know I give off that vibe of I'm missing a screw sometimes, but I'm not quite today. No, thank you so much, guys. It's been lovely to chat to you. Hopefully, get you on again soon.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you very
much for now.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
See you again soon.
Bye.
The final stop on our Engage Somerset tour is Glastonbury, and Chaos TV will be travelling up to Glastonbury on I believe, the 30th of June for a celebration of Engage Somerset, where we'll be getting everyone together for a live broadcast. So we're really looking forward to that one. Now, one of the community coaches that we haven't talked to yet, or haven't met yet, is Charlotte Vendham Gardner, who covers the Glastonbury area. We will be meeting her when we head up to Glastonbury on I've got 29th of June, so we are there for a couple of days. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the things she gets up to in Glastonbury.
Charlotte, the Community Change Coach on Engage Somerset in Glastonbury. Welcome to our local art group called Arthur's Artists, where we meet every single Tuesday afternoon in this town hall building, and we explore everything from nature to personal expression. At the moment, most of the guys are working on a mural that we're going to be doing at the Somerset Wildlife Trust in May. We also work next door on the Abbey for our community walk, so if you want to follow me, we'll have a look. This way. This is the entrance to Glastonbury Abbey, where we sometimes come for our Monday community walks. We like to go in, look at the history, the architecture, explore nature, go through the herb garden, explore medicinal purposes even, and genuinely just have a good time. This is Sue, and she is one of the wonderful people we work with in Glastonbury as part of the community. At the moment, we've teamed up to promote health and fitness using the Fitbits at Sue's community project. And Sue, you've got an allotment.
Yeah, I've got a community allotment project called Growing Happiness, and you can find it on the website, which is at the Volunteer Network. And we run on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And we're at number 9 Silver Street, and we have a morning session and we have an afternoon session, so you can come along, you can do a bit of gardening, you can do a bit of making friends, you can do a bit of walking and getting fit, and we've got lots you can do. You can sit and draw, you can help us build things like raised beds, or you could help plant up some seeds for us. And
wow, you've got gooseberry bushes, haven't you?
Yeah.
Good. You may have seen us at the medieval fair with Sue's gooseberry bushes and some chainmail.
Yeah.
Sorry. We get out to everything. It's the Glastonbury magic, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So just around the corner up there at the spire is St John's Church, where we meet on a Monday to go on our local community strolls, including to the Abbey. On a Tuesday, obviously, we are over at the Town Hall. Wednesdays, we meet there for our more vigorous walk. So if you want to join in on any of this, please look me up on Facebook under Charlotte Jane. There's a fabulous photo of me stood there on the high street. Or pop in to St John's Church or the Town Hall on a Tuesday afternoon or a Friday all day, and we can sign you up. The boring bits and the criteria are simply that you live within Glastonbury or one of the postcode towns and that you're unemployed. We look forward to welcoming you into our little group in Glastonbury.
We're seeing and meeting lovely people today. That was Charlotte there in Glastonbury, who we will be meeting on the 29th when we travel up and pack up to do our live bit with the guys up there. That is it for our Seetec hour today. Thank you very much to all of our guests and all of the content they've given. Lovely, lively people. I love the positivity that's come across.